What is up, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to another Black Ops Cold War top 5 most overpowered weapons in the entire game. These are going to be the class setups for the top 5 guns that I've been using recently, and guys, I'm telling you right now, man, these things are crazy strong. If you're using any other guns in the game, trust me, put those away and bring these ones out. You guys are going to see they're insane. Now, if we could drop a like on this video, it helps out with the algorithm, so you guys could just go smack it. That would mean a lot to me. And also leave a comment down below letting me know your favorite gun in the entire game. No matter what it is, I have to say I always go back to the MP5, so that's probably my favorite gun. And if you don't want to leave a comment about that, just, you know, write anything you want, right? Like bananas are orange. Mess with people, it doesn't matter, right? Whatever the hell you want. Alright guys, man, let's get into this. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here with those notifications turned on, and let's start off the list at the number 5 spot. Now the number 5 spot has to go to the MP5. Now it's not in any order, but I felt like the MP5, it has the number 5 in it, so might as well throw it here. Now this class is pretty good, and I have to say it's probably the one that I've been using the most recently, and it's the one that I get the best results with. So the first thing you want to run on the MP5 is the barrel 9.5 inch extended. This gives you just bullet velocity. It doesn't give you anything else. Now the 9.5 inch task force is really nice as well, and that's a barrel I recommend you use as well, but the extended is really good because it doesn't take away any of the recoil, any of the vertical recoil, any of the horizontal, and it keeps this gun as a laser, which is what this gun's for. Now if you're playing on the bigger maps, the task force is definitely needed because it gives you 50% effective damage range and 6% extra damage, which is really nice to have. Now let's go on to the next attachment on this gun right here, and that's going to be the underbarrel, which is the bruiser grip. Now the bruiser grip is cool because it gives you 3% of the following. It gives you 3% movement speed, 3% sprinting move speed, 3% shooting move speed, and 3% aim walking move speed, which is nice. The magazine is going to be the SAS mag clamp, which gives you reload quickness and max starting ammo. You get 2 magazines on it, which is pretty cool. The handle is going to be the field tape, which gives you flinch resistance. Flinch resistance, that's like 90%, dude. You're not going to flinch at all with this thing, and if you have recoil control on this thing, you're not flinching whatsoever. And the stock is going to be the last attachment for this one, which is the collapsed stock to get that sprint to fire time up at 10%. Now I will say also, if you don't like this class, if you want it to be a little quicker at ADS and a little quicker at sprint to fire time, put on the stock Raider stock, which gives you 30% sprint to fire time, and put the handle as the airborne elastic wrap to get that 30% ADS and another 90% flinch resistance. You can even aim while going prone, so that's nice to have. Now let's move on to the next weapon on this list, and like I said, it's in no order. This would actually be my second favorite weapon in the game, and that is the AK-74U. Now this one is nice. This class is a nasty class. You're going to definitely shred people using this one. The first thing you want to run is the barrel 10.3 inch task force, which gives you 8% extra damage, 50% effective damage range, and 75% bullet velocity. Just that 8% extra damage is so good. It's going to take 1 bullet less to kill than if you had the regular barrels on this gun, and trust me, that is one thing you want to use. Now the underbarrel, we're just going to run the foregrip for that horizontal recoil control. The magazine is going to be the 40 round speed mags to get 33% max starting ammo, ammo capacity, and magazine ammo capacity, and 25% reload quickness. I mean, it's pretty damn nice already. The handle is going to be the GRU elastic wrap. You get that ADS flinch resistance, and you can aim while going prone. And the stock is the KGB skeletal stock, which gives you that 30% sprint to fire time and aim walk movement speed. This class is nice. I mean, it's probably better than the MP5, but I just love the MP5. This gun's probably the best one in the entire game. But the MP5, man, I don't know, there's something about it. I just love the MP5. Now let's go on to the Magnum at number 3, and the reason I gotta throw this is because, dude, man, this class is crazy. If you are close enough to people, you will literally take them out in one shot from both of these weapons. And I say both because we're going to be running the stock, which is the only stock available, and that's the dual wield. You can make these guns akimbo and you can smack people super easily. And trust me, if you're playing Warzone, this is a class you want to think about starting to use. It's really damn nice. So the muzzle is going to be the vertical recoil control. I mean, it gives you vertical recoil control, and that's the muzzle brake .45 APC. It's really damn nice to have. You don't want much recoil on this, and you barely have any to begin with. I mean, for using akimbo weapons, these things do not give you any kick at all. It's pretty damn nice. The barrel is going to be the 4.7 inch takedown, which gives you 60% extra effective damage range. Pretty damn nice. The magazine is going to be the fast mag, just so you can reload a lot quicker. It does help out a lot. You don't want to reload 2 guns and take forever and stuff, so this one's nice to have. And then you could also go down to the handle, which in my opinion isn't really that worth it, and you could run the drop shot wrap, which gives you 50% flinch resistance, so you don't flinch when getting shot, and you could aim while going prone. prone, which is kind of useless because you can't aim down sights with akimbo weapons anyways, but the flinch resistance is pretty nice to have if you want to throw it onto this gun right here. Now let's get down to the last two weapons in this list right here, and I have to say both of them are going to be ARs. No more SMGs. I mean, I would throw the bullfrog into this because the bullfrog is damn nice, but let's just go on with the ARs anyway. So the first one you're going to want to have at the number 2 spot is the Craig 6. Now the Craig 6 is a nasty gun. A lot of people don't use it because it has some more kick than the XM4 and all that kind of stuff, but trust me, the damage, the punch this gun gives is crazy good. So the first thing is going to be the Millstop Reflex Optic Sight. I feel like this one's nice. You could also run the Microflex LED, but the Millstop for some reason on the Craig 6 just feels a lot better. Going down to the next attachment, we're going to skip the muzzle, barrel, and body, and we're going to go to the underbarrel, which is going to be the Bruiser Grip, so you can get that sprint move speed, shooting movement speed, aim, walking movement speed, and movement speed. It just gives you all that movement speed, man. You're gonna run faster. It's an AR. You want to make sure you have that. Going down to the magazine, we're gonna run the 40 round mags, not the speed mags or anything. We don't really need it that much, and this gives you 33% max starting ammo, ammo capacity, and magazine ammo capacity. Now the reason I don't run the 40 round speed mags is because it takes away 20% ADS, so the regular mag is worth it in my opinion. Now going down to the handle, I do want to get some extra ADS on this gun, so we're gonna go ahead and throw on this speed tape. You don't want to lose anything, so just putting on the speed tape is nice. There's no negatives. It does the job and it works out nicely. Now the stock is going to be, it might be weird again, when we don't want to lose anything on this gun, it's going to be the wire stock for that sprint to fire time at 10%. Now there's no cons, so that's why I'm running this 100%. Now you could essentially take off the magazine or the underbarrel if you feel like you don't need it and throw on an actual barrel, and if you do throw on an actual barrel, I wouldn't suggest one that gives you damage range. I would suggest the last one, the 15-inch CMV mil-spec, which gives you 6% damage and 8% strafe speed. Now it does take away damage range, which is why we don't need a barrel, okay guys? Don't run a barrel. The negatives suck on the barrels for the Craig 6. It's just not worth it in my opinion. Now let's get on to the last weapon on this list, and that is going to be the XM4. Now the XM4 in my opinion is probably the best AR in the entire game, and I know a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people feel like it kind of sucks and stuff like that, but the XM4, dude, you gotta use it, man. You gotta use it. So let's start off. We're not gonna run an optic or a muzzle on this one. I feel like the iron sight is nice enough to do its own work, so we don't need those. But the barrel, the first one you're gonna want to run is going to be the 13.5-inch Task Force. This gives you 7% damage, 50% bullet velocity, and 50% effective damage range. Now you are losing 20% vertical recoil control and 15% horizontal and 33% max ammo, but it's really, dude, you want that extra damage, all that bullet velocity, and the damage range. It really does wonders. That's definitely the attachment you want to run. Now we don't need a body. I don't really run bodies in Cold War. I mean, it's just flashlights and stuff. I don't feel like you need them. There's lasers and flashlights. Like, in my opinion, those are a waste of an attachment, and I'd rather put my attachments towards something that's going to be nice. So going down to the next attachment on this class right here, we're going to run the underbarrel, which is going to be the foregrip for 15% horizontal recoil control. Nothing else is needed on it. That's pretty nice. It does the job. The magazine is going to be the 40 round speed mags. Yes, we are going to lose 20% ADS with this one, but we're going to get it back. You also get that 33% max starting ammo capacity, and magazine ammo capacity. I'm not really sure what the difference is between the last two there, but anyways, you get 25% reload quickness, which is nice to have as well. Now, like I said, we're losing 20% ADS, but you'll see why that doesn't really matter in a second. Going down to the handle, we're going to run the airborne elastic wrap, so you can get 30% ADS time, which means we're only getting 10% because we already lost 20, but you also get 90% flinch resistance, and you could aim while going prone. In this gun, if you aim while going prone, it's nice. It feels good to actually do it. Some guns it doesn't feel nice, doesn't feel good, but this one right here, it does the job. And the last attachment is going to be the stock, the Raider pad. This gives you 30% sprint to fire time, which is really important on an assault rifle, but it also gives you 40% aim, walking, movement speed, so you can dodge all those bullets and all that kind of fun stuff. So trust me guys, this is the class. The XM4, a lot of people say it's not that good. Trust me, it's nice. If you can make the right class for it, like this one right here, it's going to do the job pretty damn nicely. But that's going to be it for the video, guys, man. If you did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like. It also helps me out with the algorithm. We all got to team up and beat the algorithm together. It's going to work, man. We're going to smack it. Leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite weapon is in the entire game. And if you don't want to leave a comment about that, like I said, man, write bananas are orange. I don't care. Like, just write what you gotta write, man. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here with those noties turned on as well. Thank you guys for watching, man. This is the top 5 for the past week. Actually, I haven't done one, I think, in almost 2 weeks, so this should cover it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll say it again. I said it like 3 times already. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.